gentlemen, thank you so much for this opportunity. I'm Raghavendra from Moxtra. Moxtra is a collaboration platform that embeds into existing web and mobile applications. Our founder CEO, Subra Iyer, was also the founder CEO of WebEx prior to its acquisition by Cisco. He came together with Stanley Huang, and they co-founded Moxtra. So today, for this particular challenge, we're going to be focusing on one use case in the BFSI vertical to see how Moxtra's secure channel, when embedded within a bank's app, can transform client engagement. So what's the challenge? Today, banks and customers have multiple channels through which they interact. You have SMS, email, phone call, face-to-face meetings, etc. But customers are more comfortable with mediums like WhatsApp, FaceTime, Skype, and all these new mediums that we have today. But from a bank standpoint, these mediums are not auditable, and hence they pose a huge security and compliance threat. Let's look at the personas involved in such a challenge. You have a customer, Michael, who's a high net worth individual. He travels frequently, is extremely busy through the day, and is also mobile savvy. He has an RM, Andrew, who has multiple customers like Michael, and spends most of his day coordinating these meetings with customers. Now let's look at how Moxtra can transform their engagement. Andrew logs into the bank's wealth planner application, notices some movement in the market, and wants to inform his customer, Michael, about it. With a click of a button, he's able to share the market movement graph into Moxtra's secure messaging channel embedded within the bank's wealth planner application. He drops him a message. Now, Michael, who's traveling, receives an alert on his mobile banking app and logs into the same to view the message. Again, Moxtra is embedded within the banking app. Before reacting to his RM's message, he wants to look at his portfolio. The chatbot posts the portfolio into the same conversation thread, and Michael uses Moxtra's suite of annotation tools to quickly get his point across to the RM. He also requests his RM for a meeting later that evening. Now, Andrew schedules the call, and knowing his customer's risk profile, he uploads a fund document that will help his customer rebalance his portfolio. Using Moxtra's clip feature, he creates a video recording his voice and layering annotations and actions on top of the fund document, clearly explaining the highlights of the fund to his customer. Now, Michael plays the clip and quickly grasps the highlights of the fund, saving him the hassle of having to go through the documentation in detail. It's now time for their real-time meeting. Andrew and Michael get onto a Moxtra video call. Andrew, the RM, brings up the fund fact sheet real-time and takes his customer through the key points again. He also invites a product expert onto the same call, and all three interact effectively to give Michael the information he needs. Now, all the interactions that take place on the Moxtra platform are recorded and completely auditable by the bank. Michael's convinced. Andrew uploads the fund form and marks out the places that he and his customer need to sign using Moxtra's e-signature workflow. He signs and confirms the sale. Now, an interaction that would take hours or days over emails and phone calls now just takes minutes to accomplish. So here are the key points. Moxtra is embeddable. It's driven by SDKs and APIs, which means it can interact with other messaging platforms as well. It's secure. We understand the security level that banks need. We have extremely powerful document collaboration. We've gone live with Citibank in India and are in the process of rolling out to 12 major banks across the globe. We believe that digital servicing must always be provided with a human touch. We'd like to thank all our mentors who helped put this pitch together. Please do stop by our booth, ZH10, at the Startup Kiosk. Thank you so much for this opportunity. Thank you.